Yo, what's going down? I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence. You're listening to today's episode, Confidence in the Klutch podcast on the Confidence in the Klutch network. Playoffs heating up, man. Exciting time of year. I love this time. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and that Confidence in the Klutch. .podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications. New episodes is important. Visit us on Facebook, Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. Coming up today, we talking about Luke Walton. Whoa. I seen the lady last night talking. That didn't feel good at all. Watching that. We were talking about Eastern and Western Conference playoffs. We got some teams that's moved on last night and moved on Monday, the previous night. Let's talk about it real quick. Like always, we're bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. The confidence starts right. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Yeah. What's going on, world? It's Wednesday. Wednesday about 5 o'clock, a little bit after. Coming to you, trying to drop it to you fast. Shout out to all our listeners. Shout out to our new listeners. It's funny when I hear people, and they be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? All the multiple shows we do. My co-hosts see people, and they be like, man, I saw you on Facebook on the thing with the thing. I didn't know you was, you know what I mean? It's always love, y'all, so we appreciate that. But today it's all about confidence in the clutch. Let's get it. Sacramento coach Luke Walton is accused of sexual assault, harassment. The accuser, last name Tennant, she was, I believe, Fox Sports Los Angeles studio host or something like that. She accused Walton of her and holding her down on the bed in a hotel room, kissing her and rubbing on her. And she spoke last night with her lawyer, and it wasn't damning, but it was made you feel uncomfortable, you know, because the lawyer came out and straight said, man, you know what I'm saying, she's an opportunist right now. I don't think it ever was told to the police, and I believe it's civil. So two things. The way she described him, if the alleged acts did happen, the way she was talking about it made it seem like Luke was high. You know what I'm saying? That was high behavior, high or drunk behavior. You seen the motherfucker that you used to have, hey, baby, what's happening? You know what I mean? Like, your woman come over and you drunk or high. That's how he acted. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Like she was doing. So was he high? And the second thing is, it's funny how he leaves the Lakers and then this shit come out all of a sudden. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. And the third thing, I actually had 3 things. It's a civil case, not criminal. Like, why wouldn't you tell the police if that's what you want? So if I have to double check if it's just a civil case, so you're suing them in civil court over the alleged incident. Okay. All right, y'all, let's jump into these playoffs. Monday night. The Bucks won Game 4 against the Detroit Pistons, 127-104. The Bucks closed the series out. Swept the Pistons. Trailing by 6 at the half, the Bucks went on a 45-10 run in the second half to seal the win. This is the Bucks' first playoff series win in 18 years. The last playoff series win was versus Charlotte Hornets in 2001. That's the year they should have went to the finals. They shouldn't have lost to Philly that 7th game. The Bucks, first sweep since 1983 of the Eastern Semis versus the Boston Celtics with Larry Bird in them. Man, Giannis Antetokounmpo had a playoff career high of 41 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Chris Middleton, 18 points and 4 rebounds. Eric Bledsoe, 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists in the closeout game. Detroit's Reggie Jackson had 26 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, led the Pistons. Blake, shout out to Blake, man. Salute to Blake, man. His knee was hurting. He said, man, I'm going to try to do it at the crib, man. And he tried, and he was hurt, and he tried the ball, but you can tell Blake was hurt. But he went out and tried, man. Shout out to Blake Griffin. He had 22, 5, and 6. Andre Drummond posted another double-double with 15 and 12, man. Milwaukee, 54% field goal percentage to Detroit, 41%. And Milwaukee out-rebounded Detroit 54-36. So this puts us heads right in the crosshairs, yo. Us and the Boston Celtics, man. We're going to get into it in the next pod. Once everything clear out tonight, Golden State close out the Clippers. And Houston close out Utah. Then everything will be set as far as everybody else is set in the East. In the East, we got our Eastern Conference semifinals. They're just waiting to see what the schedule look like with these cats after tonight. So we'll see. Y'all know my pick, the Bucks and the Warriors. Then when we get to the finals, I'll make my pick. But we got to come out the East, yo. So shout out to the Bucks for this, man. They celebrated Monday night. Now it's time to get back to work, man. Back in the gym. Last night, though, Toronto and Orlando, the Raptors closed out the Orlando Magic, 115-96, and won the series 4-1. Toronto held a 24-point first quarter lead. They jumped out on the Magic real quick. It made it very hard for them to come back, get ahead and stay ahead, right? They never looked back. Kawhi led the Raptors with 27.7 rebounds and 2 assists. Siakam, who was becoming the Raptors' second best player ahead of Kyle Lowry, had 24.6 rebounds and 4 assists. And Lowry himself had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists in the closeout game. Orlando Magic was led by DJ Augustine with 15 points and 4 assists. Eric Fournier had 10, and Aaron Gordon had 11. Nobody in the Magic scored over 20. I mean, they jumped out to him. 24-point first quarter lead. It's a wrap, man. You just playing at that point in time. The Toronto defense, along with bad shooting night, sealed Orlando fate. Orlando shot poorly some games. They were shooting 30 tray balls, 40 tray balls some games. So they didn't have knockdown shooters to play. So, I mean, it's easy. Long shots equal long rebounds, and you know what that happened. We get in transition. So, but Toronto defense, man, they play really good defense. This is going to be set up nicely for this Eastern Conference semifinals. I can't wait. I'm addicted to basketball. I'm really going to be addicted to basketball, man. So I got 2 weeks left in my semester. So I got to get this done so I can really just enjoy basketball and do pods. Since winning game 1, the Magic was outscored in the series 532-460. Next up for Toronto, Eastern Conference semifinals with the Sixers. Speaking of the Sixers, last night, Sixers won game 5, 122-100, and they won the series 4-1. Philadelphia had a 24-point first quarter lead and a 60-31 lead at half. Saying they had a 24-point lead just like Toronto did. For the Sixers, 40 points in the paint in the first half. You know what that is? That's Embiid showing his dominance early, attacking the paint and not setting for jump shots all the time. We know Embiid is hurt. He got the hurt knee or whatever, so they had to get him in, get the work done, and sit him down. So this rest will be good, but the longer the Sixers go, it could be a problem with Embiid's health. Right? The Sixers were led by Embiid's 23 points and 13 rebounds. Ben Simmons had 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. Tobias Harris had 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. For the Nets, Ryan Hollis Jefferson had 21. Karis LeVert had 18 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. The Sixers, 51% field goal percentage last night, 42% from the tray ball. Nets, 39% field goal, 29% for the tray ball. I'm telling you, in these playoffs, what it is, you live by the 3, you die by the 3, man. That's what it is. It's what the game is coming to. You got to be able to hit the tray ball. You live by the 3, you die by the 3. Of course, things wouldn't be Nets and Sixers if it didn't get a little chippy. So at the end of the game, it got a little chippy with some reserves in the fourth quarter. Player ejections and stuff. It was like somebody was holding somebody's arm, and then when they let go, they pushed him off. When he pushed him off, his hand came up and popped him in the mouth. And you know what I mean? All that hold me back. Let's see, hard fought series though. With the healthy Embiid, the Sixers are formidable and contenders to come out of the East, right? They're formidable, right? That's just, we know I'm pro Bucks, but we got a report on them, man. So, oh my God, the game of the night. Let's go. You know what? We're gonna go to the Western Conference. Let's go to the Western Conference. Monday night. I'll say the game of the night for last. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. So on Monday, Houston went into Utah and actually lost the game. Donovan Mitchell was not having it, right? So Mitchell had 12 points through the first 3 quarters. Then he outscored the Rockets himself in the 4th quarter in the Utah Jazz. Damn, I didn't even got the score up here. Whatever. They won by a few. I got to look that up. My fault, y'all. That's my bad. Sprinkle me, man. He outscored the Rockets himself 19-12. So Mitchell, 31 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. Jay Crowder had 18 points in the first half on his way to 23 points. Ricky Rubio had 18 points and 11 assists. So they was rocking. You know, that's why they love Donovan Mitchell. He plays hard, you know. James Harden had 33 and 4 with 8 turnovers for the Rockets. He only had 5 points in the 4th and only 3 field goal attempts. That'll do it too, okay? So CP3 had 23 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals. Rockets 35% field goal percentage to the 43% field goal to the Jazz, so they just wasn't hitting their shots, okay? Houston outscored 52-22 by points in the paint. Second chance points, Houston was outscored 17-3. Houston 0 for 13 3-point field goal in the 4th quarter. Does that sound familiar? Shades of last year versus Golden State Warriors in the conference finals. The Jazz is not going down without a fight. The Warriors like this because Houston showed we cannot hit a shot again, right? Puts them on an even playing field as rest goes, though, with the Warriors, with Houston and the Warriors. Because now they both playing tonight. Houston going to be playing in an hour and a half, 7 o'clock. Both teams need to end the series tonight. Harden will get forced right and either go to the hole or pass it. The whole of the Harden defense rules and all that shit, it's cool, but if you force right, you're going to go to the hole or you're going to pass it, right? All it's going to come down to is the others have to make shots. It's that simple. It's that simple with Harden, yo. The Nuggets won game 5, 108-90. They lead the series 3-2, heading back to San Antonio. Denver led 26-19 at the end of the first, and the Nuggets led by as much as 30 points in the game. The Nuggets, 50% field goal percentage, 41 from trey ball land. Spurs, 41% field goal percentage, 29% trey ball land. Denver was led by Jamal Murray, 23, 4 and 7. Jokic, 16, 1 and 8. Gary Harris, 15 and 2. Spurs were led by LaMarcus Aldridge, 17 and 10, another double-double. DeRozan, 17 and 4. Series shifts back to San Antonio. Spurs are great at home, and I see the teams coming back to Denver for a game 7. That's what I see. That one going 7. So Denver, San Antonio gonna be tired, and guess who chilling? Portland getting a rest. Portland gonna be getting a rest. You know how that come. It can be good or bad, but we'll see what's cracking with that when it happens, though. And man, the game of the night, boy. Woo. OKC, Portland, man. Ooh, that was a game, y'all. I just hope y'all, you know what I'm saying? I went to bed. I was so tired. I was watching it. And I was so tired, though. But when I woke up, yeah, Dame, it was Dame hitting the shot. So, man, I was like, yo, that's all good. That is all good. So, listen, Dame Dollar, man. I'm a fan of Dame Dollars, man. He a classy dude. I like how he carries himself on the court. I like his drive. I'm telling you, him and Eric Bledsoe, they're my 2 favorite guards. I like them cats, man. They no nonsense. They play the game the right way. They play hard, man. Dame, 34 in the first half for the Blazers. That's the Blazers record, right? He had 10 tray balls he made, right? What a game. 7 lead changes, 3 ties. Blazers led by as much as 9. Thunder led by as much as 15. They was up 12 with 6 minutes left. How'd you lose that game, OKC? Which all led to the 115 tie. Dame Dollar with the ball covered by PG, and Dame hits a sidestep 37-footer for game and waves goodbye to the Thunder. His sister ran on the court and shit, was all on the social media like, yeah, that's my brother, my brother. Love, right? Lillard, 50 points, career high. 17 of 33 from the field, 10 of 18 from tray ball land, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. CJ, he had foul trouble. Wasn't shooting the ball from tray ball good, but he still pull-ups. 17 points, 2 rebounds. Harkless, 17 and 7. Lillard was doing it all. The three, the mid-range, going to the hole. All right, he was unstoppable. Thunder was led by PG with 36, 14 and 20 from the field, 3 of 8 from tray ball land, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. PG played. Russ, another triple-double, 29 points, 11 rebounds, 14 assists. Schroeder, 17 points. Look, Thunder, another disappointing first-round exit. Third in a row. 4 and 12 in playoffs since KD left. Come on now. Come on now. PG on Dame's last shot. That was a bad shot. You live with that, end quote. Come on, PG. You play a good D. You know what I mean? Dame's shot was better. Period, point blank. Dame on shot, and the reason he took long three. I didn't want to put it in the referee's hand in reference to a bump or a no call and all that shit. You know what I mean? No, you don't ever want to put it in the referee's hand. Then you shoot the bullshit shot, he might not call it. Nah. In reference to the trash talk and all the shit that was going on during the series, Dame was talking about how, yeah, you got Schroeder doing the Dame time stuff. They was talking crazy after they won game 3 like they won and all this shit. We just sat back and said, okay. Dame said, quote, we just wanted to win 4 games. After that, they can't say anything, end quote. You know what I mean? Paraphrasing Dame Dollar, yo. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy, man. But that shot he made on PG, playing at grade D, was not a bad shot because he made one from that spot on the floor earlier, PG. PG, you played grade D. He just made a greater shot. That's what it is. All right. Portland is the first Western Conference team to move on to the Western Conference semifinals and will play winner of Spurs Nuggets. Thunder, what we gonna do though? What we gonna do, Thunder? I don't know if it was Jason Terry or Barkley, somebody last night. It's time to move Russ to the 2, fam. Let him play with Schroeder. Okay, that's fine. OKC need more shooters though. They need more shooters. It ain't that many shooters out here. Cats that think they can shoot, so they need more shooters. I don't know where they're gonna get them at. I mean, Barkley's like, you know, he love how Westbrook play, but sometimes you gotta just slow down a little bit because I mean they were up. What I say they were up. The Thunder were up 15, up 12 with 6 minutes left. Y'all gotta win that game. I've lost games too. You know what I mean? Just because you think your team gonna pull it out and they're gonna play with poise and you only got one timeout, or I thought I had one timeout. That was a coaching error, but you know, when you got assistant coaches and all that, you know what I mean? Everybody got to know the timeout situations. My manager told me I only had one. I didn't know I had 2 until, you know what I mean? I didn't know I had 2 timeouts until it was a minute. Our 10-point lead went down. We down 2 with 50-something seconds left. Then I found out I had another timeout. Like, really? I could have stopped it the first time. You know what I mean? But, you know, that's a game we shouldn't have lost. But, you know, shit, head coach got to take that. All right. Tonight, we got Houston at the crib against Utah, 7 o'clock. Then we got the Clippers out in Golden State, man. Hopefully they close out both these games for both teams. No hate for the Jazz or the Clippers. I just trying to get to the real shit, man. That's what I want to see. Not saying this ain't real, but man, ain't nothing like that shit, y'all. So, man, let's get it. Shout out to Jai for this beat too. It's love. All right. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you gotta have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at KNTheK. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.